your average Dick and Jane out there this morning, driving to work, taking care of your kids, all of that stuff. Do y'all care that we're on the cusp of civil war? And I'm not trying to be belittling at all either. I mean, do you care? Does it matter at all? Do you just say to yourself, look, I'm in Mississippi. That ain't going to play down here. It doesn't affect me. I'm not worried about it. I'm just kind of curious where you're at too. You know, so I'm just curious kind of where you guys stand on all this, because it is scary when they're storming in churches and when they're acting the way they are, and you've got quote unquote armed citizens out patrolling the streets trying to protect their illegal neighbors from ICE, from federal police. I mean, the fact that this is going on right here in a major American city is really scary, because it can spread, and it does spread. And here's the fear of, been a lot of talk this weekend about Donald Trump enacting the Insurrection Act and sending in the military. I know they got 1,500 of, was it 33rd Airborne or 31st Airborne, or one of the airborne units sitting on standby to go into Minneapolis. But Trump is smart enough to know that if he does that, what's going to happen is this. Yeah, it'll clean up Minneapolis. They'll get it fixed real quick, but it starts a domino effect. And all of these left-wing terror groups, these left-wing agitators, it'll fire up protests and riots and civil unrest in all these big major blue cities across the country. So it's like, well, do you just let Minneapolis burn? Or do you say, screw it, this is unacceptable in America, and if we had to save Minneapolis, we just do it. And if Los Angeles wants to F around and find out, we'll go there next. If Atlanta wants to F around and find out, we'll go there next. If Jackson, Mississippi wants to F around and find out, we'll go there next. If Portland wants to rise up, we'll go there next. So on and so forth. I mean, what is the best answer? What is the best path? Do you just say, screw it, we're going all in on ridding America of this leftist ideology and these far left terror groups that burn down communities, create these autonomous zones and all of this other nonsense, and terrorize anybody that they think has a different opinion than them? They are literally on the streets of Minneapolis right now, chasing down white men that they think don't have the same political beliefs as them. Chasing them down. What's the word I'm looking for? Just demanding that they denounce ICE. Denounce ICE. I mean, I've got some of the videos. I can't play it because it's all got way too much cussing in it. But they're literally just chasing normal, everyday people who aren't in any of this crap. Denounce ICE. It's insanity, man. I mean, you go into hell, you open up Hell's Gate and you walk in, you go into the pits of hell, you get what you got coming. If you're a conservative and you are having a bright idea that you want to go up to Minneapolis, anywhere in Minnesota, and decide to do some counter protesting because you're just so fired up and you're tired of seeing what's going on TV, you're an idiot. Don't blow up the spot. And what these white liberal nut jobs right now are doing there in Minneapolis is they're blowing up the spot. The Somalis and the illegals that are all there, they're bringing all of this extra attention to them. And this is why, like, the blacks and all them don't really like the white liberals. Because in their seeking of social justice, they're blowing up the spot. They're bringing all of this unnecessary attention to everything that's going on, to the corruption, to all of that in Minneapolis. That's why you don't see any Somalians out there doing any of these protests. That's why they're keeping to themselves. Riding on the back of a car with some AR-15s the other night, and you know how that's going to end. You know how that's going to end. He's going to end up shooting a couple lefties. Some lefty nut job is going to catch some friendly fire from Dijonay because he didn't know what he was. He didn't know who he was shooting. They're all running around dressed the same, looking the same, wearing masks. You know exactly how that's going to end. We're going to get a news story of some left-wing nut job being shot by one of his own. And then it's going to be funny. What does the DA do when a local Dijonay shoots a left-wing nut job? Whose side does he pick? The agitators or the gunmen? I can't wait to find out. I can't wait to find out. This video's sponsor is the free testosterone screenings at Men's Health in Mississippi. Guys, I was going to read off a bunch of potential symptoms of low testosterone. At the end of the day, if you don't know your testosterone number and you're over 35, stop what you're doing right now. Pull out your phone and text my name, Clay. Very simple, C-L-A-Y. You see it on the screen right here to 601-800-5130 and schedule your free testosterone screening in Madison, Mississippi at Men's Health in Mississippi today. This picture right here of my before and current should be all you need to see. 3 years ago, last week. Need I say more? Text Clay, 601-800-5130 and meet me at the gym.